Hi everybody, Rhett here with the reserves match report for our final game of the year against Old Haileybury. This was a week in which we did have a full quota of players. It was probably the strongest team that we're able to field throughout the home and away year, off the back of a number of guys coming back to the seniors and then pushing a few guys down. So very keen to go out there against a team that's been battling a little bit. They've only won the 2 games for the year, so we're really keen to go out on a positive note. Very tricky, windy conditions at their school. The wind was very, very strong, blowing diagonally across the ground, but favouring one end. So there was one end that you did want to kick with the wind with, but albeit it was very challenging to even get a score on the board, given how tricky it was. We did kick with it early. We went in at quarter time, 3 goals, 2-20 to them getting 2 goals into the wind, which was a little bit frustrating. They probably only entered their forward 50 2 or 3 times and got 2 goals. We had a look at things at quarter time, tried to throw some things around, but they were very accurate with the wind actually, and managed to level it all up at halftime, 4 goals, 2 apiece. Very, very keen to go out in the third quarter and put our foot down and really get control of the game, understanding how tricky it was. We were able to do that. We actually kicked 4 goals, 9 in that third quarter, so we did control most of the game. They got a goal late on the siren with a bit of a, controversial free kick that I don't think was there, but in the end, we did hold that buffer at 3/4 time, 8 goals, 11 to 5 goals, 2. Very keen to protect that early. We just knew if we could nullify them for the first 5 to 10 minutes, it was going to make it very challenging for them. We threw a man behind the ball, and our 5-man forward line actually, I think functioned a lot better than it had for the previous 3 quarters. So we ended up going out winners, 11 goals, 13-79 to 7 goals for 46. So really good way to finish the year, and was pleased that the boys were able to sing the song, and they deserved the win. I think it was very challenging conditions that probably brought both teams closer together by way of output, but the boys did enough in play to get us over the line. It was fantastic to, celebrate not only the end of the year, but just for Big Tommy holding his final game for the club. Hopefully we can get him back to fill in a few games over the next couple of years when we're short. But it was great to get him a goal late, and the boys definitely had a few beers for him after the game. Our better players, Nelson Troon came back from the ones. He was fantastic for us on the ball. I felt he was our best player. Got plenty of hand on ball and generated a lot of forward entries for us. Shiloh on the footy and Sugar, both fantastic. Had a real influence on the game. I thought Halsey was really good. He was up forward for us for the first 3 quarters. We threw him back behind the ball in the last, and he didn't let the ball past him, as did Ryan Walsh. Really good across the halfback flank, and I thought Fev was great. He pretty much rucked all day for us, and also had a big influence on the game. So that'll be it for the season. Obviously, a big thank you to everybody for their support throughout the year, particularly guys for match day roles. Robbo, who did the team manager week after week, tireless efforts. I'd also like to thank Steve Schilling for his help on the boundary week after week, and Ed Wyatt for runner. So that'll obviously be the end of the year. We thank everyone for, as I said, all their support throughout the season. Hopefully the boys can come back and get a big pre-season under their belt, and we can tackle it again in 2026. Thank you.